Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 2 of Caveopolis, a Modpack by benbenlaw. So, in the last episode, we rushed the advanced barrel in the lava, and then we got into a lot of crafting and material preparing, and look at this base, it's all done and ready. First thing first, let's just go over here and go, let's just load these chunks. Now that we've committed to making that base that much bigger, might as well commit to claiming the chunks for it. I also dug up and dug down, and right now I also moved all of the bonsai trees here because that's where they're going to rest for the next couple of episodes. So let's just go and make a tiny little bit of a setup and get ready with crafting because there's so much to do today. Okay, so let's do this, and yeah, no place for the stone pebbles, so we're gonna go throw them over there, and let's come back here. Okay, so now we're at machines. First thing first, we're going to grab a stack of smooth stone, and we're going to make as many, about a stack of smooth stone slabs, and we're going to go put them in the eroders, and you have no idea why I'm doing that because I didn't read the quest because I'm lame. So let's go for the quest. Blank modules used to create upgrades for pipes. Blank modules made from smooth stone slabs in an eroder. Okay, you know what? Let's do it a bit differently. We need pipes. Used to move items around. 2 pipes are required to move items from one place to another, 1 extracting and 1 inserting. So we're going to need pipes, and it's as simple as using glass. So we're going to grab 14 glass, all of these mixed stone ingot, and we're going to make all of these into pipes. And we're going to make all of these 48 pipes into fluid pipes. And then we're going to make 1 pipe and 4 mixed stone into the wrench that we need for this thing. And voila, we're done with that. Okay, what I didn't think is I don't have the export or extraction module yet. What we want to make is an alloy mixer. The alloy mixer can be used to mix 2 fluids and an item to create a new fluid. This machine can be made faster using various different blocks. Okay, so if you remember the list last time, we've got some work to do. So first off, we're going to make some funny amount of chests. And we'll start with 64 for now. And then we're going to transform all of those 64 into hoppers. And you know what? We're going to go stupid crazy, and we're just going to make 128 hoppers because you have no idea how many stupid hoppers we're going to need. Then we're going to do the same thing with buckets, and we're going to be making 64 buckets. We're going to need a lot of buckets too. And now we can get started really. You stupid sound, guys, I give up. If someone of you has a good way of a PowerShell script or something you can recommend, a website, anything, I just don't know what to do anymore. It's one of those sad things where I had a script and then I moved on to Windows 11, and I'm not one of these people. I'm not one of these people that hates new version of things and dislike migrating to Windows. I love new features, but you know what would be cool? Really, really insanely cool, young kids cool? It's if your old stuff still worked. Stop breaking the new stuff. Anyway, I'm wasting my time. So now we're going to make some basic barrel. And what I would like to craft is 32 basic barrel. So that's 16, which is not enough. And I don't know why I got limited. And another 16 is 32. Oh, wow. Even though I made a stupid amount of barrel, it still wasn't enough. Sometimes I'm surprised at these things. So 42. You know what? I think 42 is going to be good for now. You know what? I'm also going to do something stupid. I'm going to make more hoppers because, like I said again, I love repeating myself. And you guys know that I love repeating myself. We just need a stupid amount of hoppers in this game because they're used in crafting so many things. Okay, so let's get rid of all of this. And now we have all of our basic barrel. Apparently we have more than we need, but that's fine. So now we can go for, oh, no. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now we got to go for the advanced barrel. Now I want 16 of those. I'm not going to shift click because I need other stuff later. But now we've got the 16 advanced barrel and I feel we're in a good position. So now if I come here and I say alloy mixer and I press A on that, we can make 3 of those. So we're going to make 3 alloy mixer. 1, 2, 3. Not more than that because we need the resource and we have other stuff to do. But that's one quest. Now we need ore extractors. Ore forming water can be piped into this machine. This machine can be made faster using various different blocks. So this is done like so. And now we're going to need some floppers. So I'm going to make, well, apparently 3 floppers, but no, that's not enough. So we're going to be making more floppers and let's make 16. Don't know how many I need, but 16 is not going to be too many because you're going to see how many uses they have. So now we can go to ore extractor and those I want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And grab all of that. Now we can read the next quest, ore forming water. A mix of lava, water, and pebbles inside an alloy mixer will make ore forming water. Thanks for letting me know. Now we need ore extractor upgrade base. Placed in the bottom item slot of the ore extractor to produce basic items. I didn't show you the recipe, but it's that simple. And since we have 4 ore extractor, we need 4 ore extractor base. Fragment combiner can be used to combine fragments into more useful items automatically. So this one is super simple. We're going to need 4 stone. Then we're going to go 4 stone into 4 stone brick into a stone crafting table into the fragment form combiner. And voila, we've crafted everything we needed from this side. Now let's go see if our eroder did its job. And it did. We're going to immediately start another stack of smooth stone so that we can get more glass because I feel we're not going to have enough glass. Now you're going to start understanding. We're going to make low extraction module. Low extraction module, I think from my setup that I was studying, I think I need 32. Extract items from a inventory, right click on the pipe to access a GUI. Yeah, so 32 is 64 wooden hopper. So like this, and like this, that's 32. Now, quest done. Next quest is the fluid one. For the fluid one, I want 8. So, 1, 2, oh, don't have enough floppers. Told you I wasn't going to have enough stuff. So 16 is divided by 2 is 8, and that's my 8. Now, those 2 quests are done. Low fluid retrieval module allows you to move certain fluid from other connected inventory into this one. And yes, of course, it takes 2 low. So basically, it takes 4 floppers to make one of these. So that's why it's super expensive. And the low retrieval, same thing. So I'm going to explain the difference in a moment. Let me just go and do this. And I want, how many? I want 5 low retrieval module. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's done. And then I want the blank base something. I want how many of those? What are they called? They're called stack limiter. I want 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. We're good. We've got everything that we needed. You know what? Let's make a temporary setup. Did I not do the low fluid retrieval module? Low fluid extraction 8 and the low fluid. Okay, so the low fluid, I'm making only 1 because I don't have any use for it, but the quest asked for it. Okay, so let me explain the difference. If I put, so all of these pipe, they need 2. because you need one to do the action and the other one to receive. If you put only one and put an extractor, it's trying to extract from this block and that block. So now we need to take this lava and we need to bring it into an alloy mixer, like so. So you have two options, okay? You can go and put a fluid extraction module next to the inventory that you want to extract from, and you're going to see it start working. Oh. Hello? Why are you calling me a liar? Pull fluids from adjacent inventory. Oh. One moment, please. Shift, right click, removes those. And I strongly recommend that you use a fluid pipe when you want to extract fluid. So if I put that here, it's going to now start extracting the lava, all 2 buckets of it, in here. So while this is filling, we're going to need a little bit of water. I think I already have some water barrels. Yeah, I'm going to use these that are already damaged because, well, they're already damaged anyway. So every time we put a pebble in, we make 25 lava. But anytime we make a whole block, like a colored stone, we get 100 millibuckets. So we want to do block, not pebbles, but that's going to come later. And if we put pebbles, stones, it's going to go fast enough that it's not going to be a problem. Now, this thing also needs, it did tell us, it said, you need a mix of lava, water, and pebbles. I'm going to come right here, grab a stack of pebbles, come right here and put it in there. And that's going to make 200 millibucket of ore forming water. Next step is you need to extract ores from that water. So we're going to put an ore extractor, and then we're going to put these 2 pipes. And remember here, we put a low fluid extraction module on this side. I'm going to show you if you want to use the low retrieval, you need to put it on that side. And this is going to start retrieving or forming water. Oh no, because this one has this, we're going to say disallow, which means it's going to grab everything. No, okay. So the problem with these is that they do have a, what's it called? Like they have a filter. So you can't really use it unless you have a way of filtering. So for now, we're just going to do this, and we're going to put an ore extractor base, and this is going to start working. And the ore extractor base use 100 millibucket every 100 tick. This makes 200 every 100 tick, which means that one alloy mixer can happily feed 2 ore extractors at the same time. But the problem is, until the first one is full, it's not going to start filling a second one. So right now, I'm just setting this up to show you how it's going to work, and we're just going to let that do its thing. If I come back here, you know what? Maybe we can get, no, it doesn't matter. So we're just going to, I didn't want to lose the lava, so I just did that so that we would get a good start. And now that it's done, I'm going to retrieve all of that. And I'm going to break this, which I'm not going to get back because that's not how campfire works. And then I'm going to grab the advance. We need to set that up somewhere else. So, I'm going to need the lava, but oh my God, that's going to hurt. So first, we're going to go and prepare where we want to set it. And I'm going to want, so I could set this up over a, another campfire, but I want to set it over lava because it just, when you set it over lava, I don't think that it works faster, to be honest. I don't think that it's really going to be more efficient or anything, but we can use the lava for something else later. So what I'm going to do is right here, grab this, throw it away, grab it, throw it away. And throw it away. And now we need to heal. This stupid lava. Oh my God. Whew. I don't even know if we're going to be able to not die. Well, This didn't really go as planned. Okay, I have an idea. Let's put some water, because if you're in water, lava won't burn you. Hey, that's really new. I'm sure you would never have thought of that, but that technically works. So go grab it, go in the water, and put it there. Perfect. We got it done. Okay, so now we can put this advanced barrel right in front of it. And now we need to start melting stuff. So for now, I'm going to put these 3 stone pebble. And I'm going to go back here and... do I have a drawer? Do I have a free extra drawer somewhere? Oh, of course not. So we'll just go and make a drawer. Not a big deal. And let's go. Oh, nope. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to go like so with the drawer. And voila. So now I'm going to be able to transform. Wow, I have so many stone pebbles. It's not even funny. So I'm just going to grab all of this. Go right here. Do this. And I'm going to just make a little bit of space, because what I want to do right now is just make as much stone as possible. Let's just grab all of this. And then I can press K on all of it to make them into stone. And by the way, you want to be melting stone because of the quantity it's going to produce. Whereas if you were not doing stone, if you were doing pebbles, it just wouldn't pull out fast enough. So let's just go and put all of these also. I love the K feature. I feel like it makes crafting so much easier when you're doing big bunches like this. I'm going to have transformed 3 stacks, 32 stack times 3 in like no moment. And I'm also going to have made it into stone with no crafting table, no nothing, because it's that simple and easy. The only thing you have to be careful is not to press K on stone, or else you're going to make stone brick, which is not exactly what you want. Then I can grab all of this back and remove these 2 chests that I don't need here. Okay, perfect. So tempad, stone, food. Let's just eat and transform these back into food. And let's grab also the stone axe, and we can transform, well, sorry, we can grab this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a hopper. Just going to be much simpler than using wooden hoppers are as fast as an item pipe if you're only doing one thing at a time. So there's no point putting item pipes for this. And I'm going to accelerate it by preloading it with stuff. Voila, we're now producing thousands of millions of lava. By the way, now if we come back here, ooh, so we processed all of it. Oh, no, there's still some lava in here. So we're going to put 2 more water bucket, because at this point of the game, we don't have enough stuff to willingly start losing lava or ore forming water or stuff like that. Like, we're at the beginning of the game where every single piece of resources matter. So the reason I wanted to check, though, is I think we have everything to get started with the next step, but we're just going to wait still a little bit for it to process. Okay, let me come back here. I'm going to grab a stone because I don't want that water there. I'm just going to squash it, and if I come back here, nope, it's not finished. So we're going to squash the water with the stone, like so. We're going to get back this standard barrel, and we're ready to start. So we're going to take some fluid pipe, and we're going to do this little weird job like this and go this way. So now we're extracting lava, and we're going to put 2 alloy mixer right here. So 1 here and 1 here. We're going to put them facing one another because it's a configuration that I like. I don't need to see the front of the other one. I just need this to work. Then I'm going to extract fluid from 2 places. If I extract fluid from here, well, basically I'm extracting, I think it's 100 at a time, 500 at a time. But if I extract also from here, I'm now double extracting. See, one from here. Oh, there's no more lava in it, but it makes it so that you extract faster. Ooh, which makes me think, I completely forgot. So the book. If I come back here, I don't want to waste the time, but I need to teach you how this works. If you come here and you go to advanced barrel, it says that you can put campfire, lava, or fire, and you can upgrade it with floppers up to 3. Now, for the alloy mixer, it says can be upgraded with different blocks, worst to best, bronze, constantin, machine frame, and netherite block. We're not going to be able to do any of these upgrade anytime soon. There's no point talking about it. This is like future stuff, maybe in 4 or 5 episodes. But floppers are cheap. So I can grab 3 floppers and I can come over here and put them in here. And now we're going to have a problem. The problem is we're going to be producing lava from stone faster than we can insert stone block. But it doesn't matter because this is going to completely fill, this is going to completely fill, and this is going to relax itself back down. So now I'm going to go right here and break these 3. And I'm going to go get some water because I need to manually load these with water. I also need some pebbles, so I'm going to come back here and grab 32 stacks of pebbles. Perfect. So let's grab this. And I'm going to go 1, 2. Grab the water. 1, 2. Put the sand into here so we can cook more glass. And we're going to put more smooth stone in there. Oh, because we need to be max using the eroder for now. So let's come back over here and I'm going to, oh God, that's not the best way of climbing, but we're going to put that here. We're going to put some item pipe here and here. And because we need to go 1 higher, we're going to put 1 here. And then I need to go higher. I can't believe I'm using these as climbing block, but you got to do what you got to do. So these I'm going to fill with water first because I don't want them to start working until they're full. So that's 4, 5, 6, and there's 8 that fits in there. So that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. And if I look at all this lava, this is full 8 bucket and this is also full. So now I'm ready to start all of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a stack of stone here, a stack of stone here, and add an extractor in here. And this goes slow enough that it will stay full. Well, not 100% full, but it will stay full enough. So let's remove these. So now we have this making enough lava to feed these 2 infinitely. And these are basically producing, both of them together, 400 millibucket of ore forming water per turn. So now I'm going to take some fluid pipe. I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And what did I tell you guys? 200 millibucket is enough for both, but I don't want any confusion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split those. So this one's going to be feeding 200 to 2, and this one's going to be feeding 200 to 2 more. And I'm going to put a low fluid extraction module here and here. And now we need to put the ore extractor, but we only have 3. We only have 3 because the other one's right here. And you guys might say, but well, you have another alloy mixer here, but we need that other alloy mixer for something else. So it can stay here for the time being. We do need that ore extractor. So now we're going to take that back and we're going to be completing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 quests by grabbing all of this. And what we're going to do, if I go back to the quest, the mixed stone fragment can be made into raw mixed stone or can be made in the Eroder from mixed stone fragment. So, I'm going to come back later here. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to set up my 4 ore extractor like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are going to start filling out with ore forming water. And I'm not going to start them immediately because I want them to have a little bit of time to settle so that they get started. Now, let's put some pipe because we're going to need to extract. And you know what? I want some blocks. And you know what? We're going to take a teeny tiny break and do a little bit of something. We're going to start extracting from here. Just make sure that you disconnect them from the drawer, or else once you put an extraction module, it's going to start extracting from the drawers, which is super annoying. So these are all set. Let's just go and put low extraction modules in all of them. And then, oh, I did it wrong. I shift click. So this, right here. Oh my God, my patience is running out. I should probably rearrange my bar, but since this is the last one, there's really no point. And voila. So we're now extracting from all of these 3 things. Oh, and just in time because they were about to stop producing. I should hand empty them to give them a chance, but I don't have the time right now, so I'm just going to continue working on my stuff. Okay, I grabbed this to be able to make a little climby climb, and I'm going to go on top and put these pipes. 4, and we're going to go 3. And fragment combiner, and we're going to put the fragment combiner here. And now we need to put these extraction module from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let me just take a quick look. Okay, so these are all fed enough that they should start going well. Let me just check. Did these run out of water? Yeah, they're about to run out of water. So let me just do a last little water job. But that's the last one that we're going to do because then we're going to start working with real automation. Well, half real automation, I should say. Perfect. So we'll just let that purr along. And yes, I did say purr like a cat. And these, you know what? We're going to now put the ore extraction module in like so. And right here, we're going to keep 8 fragment, put these, and these, and we're starting to make stuff now. And let's get rid of the stone pebbles, put them right here. Oh, good work. Okay, so all of that is done. I kept these 8 because I want to put them in the eroder to get the clay done. And once the clay is done, we're just going to put the gravel back to let it finish. So if I come back here, we're now producing a lot of stuff, but I'm going to remove all of this because I want to force what I want and not what the game wants to make for me. 2 lapis lazuli is what I want, and 1. I don't want another lapis. Perfect, and 1 coal. Then I can put all of that back in. So that's going to complete the coal quest and the lapis lazuli quest, but more importantly, plays between 2 water sources to produce water. It's going to let us make an aqueous accumulator. So let's go and craft that ASAP because I don't want to be bucketing water anymore. I want to be done with bucketing water. So if I use the lapis and I come here to the aqueous accumulator, we can make 1. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to throw it on here. And then I'm going to do the same little mind game that I did before where the beauty of these fluid pipe, they can handle multiple liquid at a time. That's crazy, but I love it. So see, I'm extracting double the water and double the lava, and they're all going in the same pipe at the same time. And voila. This is now semi-fully automated. Semi, because we still are not making stone, and we are still not making stone pebbles. So once these 2 drawers are empty, we're out of business. But by then, we'll have a solution. Don't you worry. I wouldn't end the episode without being able to get to that part of the automation. Now, if I come back here, We're now making raw copper, raw tin. Time for the next step of automation. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, nothing important here for now. So next step of automation, what's really important is actually grabbing some furnace and starting to cook some stuff. 1, 2. Oh, these were full. Oh, I'm so sad that it's going to give me so many mixed stone ingots. No, I'm not going to be sad. That's what I want. So let's put all of this in here. And now I'm going to look right here, and I have a stick drawer here and a stick drawer right here. And I'm just going to put some in here. And I'm going to grab this stick drawer. And I'm going to get ready for the next setup. So if I come back over here and I go pipe full right here. Oh, boy, you gone and done screwed it up. I'm going to have to just switch that quickly. Perfect. And that's not what I wanted to do. The reason I said I screwed it up is that I want to extract from the top. Perfect. So I'm going to extract from the top like so. And then we're going to go furnace, furnace. And right here, we're going to, oh, I want some barrel. Let me just make some barrel. I'm going to make a couple of barrels. Like this couple. Let me just make a couple more. Barrels are always a good thing because they're not restricted with opening. That's why I love the barrel. You can put them anywhere and they're not restricted on how they open. So I'm going to put that right here. And then I'm going to go like so. And like so. Remove this. And now we're going to need the stick. Ooh. So, okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to disconnect this and I'm going to put the stick up front. You know what? Let's just use barrel to climb up and put the stick right here. Okay, so I want to do this and I'm going to put an extraction like so. But then this is where I don't want the stick to be bouncing all the time. So I'm going to put one here, one here, one here. And these you can limit, don't limit to 1 stack, which is a number of item, but what we're going to say is 60. And then this one, we're also going to say 60. We're going to set all 3 to 60 so that they never overfill with sticks and need to bounce out. Now, the interesting thing is that if you go here and I do this, this one won't be accepting any anymore. And if I take this one and I go 57, now this one's going to finish filling. And once it reaches 60, it won't send anything to this one, but it's going to send stuff to that one. Let me just put this here and here. And we need to disconnect this right now. Perfect. Because we don't want stick in the top. See? It stopped at 60 and this stopped at 60. Okay, so now we're producing 3 types of cookable resource. We're producing tin, copper, and raw mixed stone, which are 3 quests. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use low retrieval module. And this one, I'm going to say retrieve copper. And that's going to bring copper. And the reason I'm using stick is that stick is going to cook one stick for 1 item or 2 stick for 1 item. And so I'm not going to get a situation where if I was using charcoal and only got 1 raw copper, then it would use 1 full charcoal for 1 raw copper. And we're going to have so many sticks, it's going to be semi-crazy how many sticks we're going to get. This one I'm going to set on 10. And this one I'm going to set on raw mixed stone, which means we are separately cooking all of the different materials. And right here, I'm going to say extract, extract, extract. And so these are going to go into this barrel right here. which I'm going to connect. I'm just trying to find what's the best solution. You know what? I'm going to go like this. I'm going to connect like this and disconnect this right here. That's long term, by the way. That's not for now, that's for later. I can explain it in a moment. Just give me a moment. Is that right here, we're going to use this to extract. So from this one, we're going to be extracting everything to bring it back in our drawer system. And this one is going to be to get stick. So this one, we're going to say low retrieval module, like so. And we're going to say retrieve stick, and that's it. So now it's always going to be grabbing sticks from over there. And what I'm going to do is, this is about 2000. So I'm going to go right here and put a, sorry, wrong place, stack limiter module. And I'm going to say limit to 2000 stick. I never want this to go above 2000 stick. I'm sorry, just give me a moment. Hey, congratulations, xHedra. You muted before sneezing. This is one of the greatest YouTuber achievements. You've unlocked level 7 of YouTubing, or not sneezing in a microphone. Anyway, sorry, I'm back. So like I said, this is going to be used to fill back with stick. Now right here, we're also going to put a low retrieval module, but this low retrieval module is going to be used to get the other type of resources that are not cooked. So coal and lapis just needs to purely go in here. And voila. Now with this setup, we're processing every fragment being made in these. See, that's what I told you. This one's full, then it goes into that one. So there's always some spilling over. This one's full, and then it's spilling over to that one. So it's always working well. These fragment combiner gets everything. Fragments get combined, and then they get pulled. And the beauty of each, the pull are expensive, but the beauty of each of them being on pull is that they pull all at the same time. I'm pulling a mixed stone and a tin and a copper and a lapis or coal all at the same time. Now, this is really the best way to set it up, in my opinion. And honestly, I've tried doing it with only one furnace and it would always back up. So I don't recommend it. Just put 3 furnaces. They're so cheap anyway. There's really absolutely no reason. Let's grab my plate. Let's put the gravel in here and let's look at the quests. What do I want to do next? Well, I guess I don't have a choice. What I need to get to is bronze. Now, this is going to be a bit problematic. So for now, let me grab all of this. And I think those are, yes, all the quest line. So what we need to do is copper dust. The eroder can be used to turn ingot into dust, and it turns 2 ingot into 1 copper dust. So we really want a crusher or a pulverizer. And even with the beauty of the pulverizer is you can do it with raw, and you get a chance of getting gold dust and 25% chance of getting an additional copper. That's going to be amazing, but the pulverizer is made with, hey, not so expensive. Piston, copper gear. Well, we don't have iron yet, but that's not so expensive, right? What's the machine frame? Oh, God, blaze rods. So, yeah, no. This is not going to happen anytime soon. Okay, so we need to make copper dust, and we need to make tin dust, which is the same recipe, into bronze blend, which is 3 copper and 1 tin. So that's 3 copper, 1 tin. That's 2 copper. That's 3, 6, 9 copper, 3 tin. Let's go right here. And you know what? I'm going to intercept you because I have more important things to do. And I'm going to make 8 tin, and hopefully I should have another copper ingot by now. Oh, even more. Oh, that's perfect. I couldn't ask for more. 30 is going to be, it's going to make a couple more crafts. So I'm just going to wait for this. And at this point, I'm at the point where I'm running out of eroders. So I kind of have to solve the eroder problem. So what I'm going to do is come right over here and craft more eroders. I want 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I need 3 buckets of water, brand new and full of water. So 1, 2, 3. I can come back here and say eroders. Sorry, eroders. Like so. And I'm going to be grabbing these buckets and going like this and like this. And let's go over here. So I'm going to show you how I like setting up my eroders. Wait, I kind of forgot some bricks. So let's go grab some bricks. Okay, so I like seeing the size of my eroders because I like seeing the water to know that I'm not, when I'm breaking the outside, that I'm not screwing things up. So I need a 3x3. So that's 1 eroder, 2 eroder, 3 eroder. And that's going to be the 4th one. And you're going to say, but you only crafted 3. Dude, I've got a 4th one here. So like, chill out, chill out. I'm going to be good. So let's just do this now. And let's set this up. Boom, boom, boom. And like this. And yes, I'm making a weird setup right here, but I have a good reason for it. Okay, now I need these stone brick. I hate my life. I screwed it up completely. I made it 1 level too low. Well, mistakes happen. And that's so much glass that I've wasted though. Hashtag sad. Hashtag don't make mistakes. So let's just fix that. I'm so glad that I started more glass because I thought it was going to be okay on glass. And then I went ahead and made this stupid mistake. Okay, so I'm going to make stone. Said make stone. And I'm going to close these off. Perfect. And now I'm going to do the bottom part. Like so. Oh, not this one. Oh, so I don't get 100% back of the glass, but in this game, in this mod pack, you can form glass back from fragment. Like I said, it's not 100%, but then it's more of a waste of time and a tiny bit of material instead of being a big waste of time and a big waste of material. Okay, so now I'm going to go this and then glass, this and glass. Perfect. So this, and then glass and glass. And then, and by the way, if you're wondering why I'm sneezing or I need to sneeze so much, is because I think didn't get to the button on time this time. So what I was going to say is, I think I'm coming down with something. Yeah, super fun. We all agree. We're all super happy with this, but yeah. Let's just put a little ladder up like so. And I'm going to put a barrel right here. I just want to get it inside. Oh, perfect. I like having them this way. Then right here, I'm going to need barrel. I'm going to need pipe. And I'm going to need eroders. And I'm going to need the water. So pipe. Eroder, water, water. like so. Pipe, eroder, same deal with the water. Perfect. This one we need a barrel. Oh, sad. Can I put it this way, or is it going to put it down? Ah! Whatever. I dislike when things are not going my way. I'm super patient, not really. And I dislike, and I totally, absolutely dislike when things are not going my way. So let's do it like this and go. Oh, for Christ's sake, I hate you. Let's just fudge it all up to hell. This whole placement stuff, this whole placement stuff is a nightmare. What are you doing to me? Oh, that's a basic barrel. Oh boy. Yeah, that works. And that works. Well, I'm a bit derpy. Maybe it's all the mitigation I'm using. Hashtag I'm not using any, so that might not help. Okay, so let's grab this and let's finish the last two setup. And then we're going to go check on our bronze and on our copper, because we might be at a place where we have enough bronze and copper for the next step. So this and eroder, water, water. Perfect. And you know what? I'm going to make a little step ladder down this way. And if I come over here, tin dust is ready. Let's start the copper. And then I can show you the setup. So right here, you're out of the way. I'm going to put a pipe on right here and here and here. And this is going to be barrel. Okay, so here's what I can do. Are they at the same? Yeah, they're exactly at the same place. So now, let's say I'm going to make more tin. So let's grab 10 tin that I'm going to put up here. And wow, I'm already out of extraction module. I'm going to need to go buy more extraction module. I'm going to put one right here, and I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to connect these and put an extraction module here. So now I'm extracting from here into here. That's going to be extracted down to here, which means that easily I can just, I need to make stuff in an eroder. I come over here, I dump stuff in here, I come back down here, and I recover from here. Let me go check. Do I have another 30 copper? Would be very shocked, but here's to hoping. Like, we're going to need so much copper in the beginning. Copper is our nightmare in the beginning because we need the bronze really bad. And we're not getting the bronze fast enough. So you know what? I'm going to grab these 18 and put 18 in the next eroder. This one right here. And put this barrel right here. And I'm going to use the extraction at the top because I want to, there's no eroder here. Am I finished with this eroder? Yes, I am. So let's grab that eroder. Perfect. Let's go up there so that we can get started with the copper. So much stuff to process right now. I'm trying to do 50 things at a time like I like doing. So let's just put this, this, and this, and the extraction module right here, and the, it's already in there. So now we only need some water. And great, perfect. Okay, so while this is processing, now we're going to come back here and make some more of these pipes. Wow, words hard talking. Let's just come over here and grab all of these into pipe, and let's make these extra into fluid. And do I have hoppers? Yes. And let's just do this, and let's make with the last eight more extractors. I'm going to need more, so I'm going to need, you know what, let's start some erosion again. Like this. We always need blank plates, so blank base something, so there's really no waste in doing this. You just need to always be producing some. You're going to use so many in your game. Okay, so these one are for the tin, and we have all of the tins, so I'm going to just send those in there. These are not extracting because I'm needing an extract. And now they're extracting. Perfect. Okay, so now this one looks like a weird setup, and it is a weird setup, but there's a very good reason for it. I'm going to just break this right here, and let's use this. It's going to be easier. You can just shift click it and put that one right here. I'm going to set this one to extract. And in this one, I'm going to put gravel. In this one, I'm going to put the sand that it's going to produce. Let's come back here and let's grab some smooth stone. And that's my double processing one. If I come here and I put smooth stone up here, okay, so I just kind of forgot. That's the way I make it. So I extract from here. So it takes smooth stone. I want my output always to be at the top. That's why I do it weird like this. So that's the output. This one is going to be making gravel. But I don't really care for gravel. What I want right now is sand. So I'm going to directly extract from this one. And I'm going to bring it across to that one. And that one's going to get the gravel into sand, which is going to come right down here. And that one is my double processing system. So whenever I want a single process, I use one of these two. When I want a double process, I use that one. Well, that's the kind of setup, like that's the cheaty setup that I found that worked best for me to be able to just do things a bit faster. Let's come back here and grab some food. I'm still hurt from the beginning of the game with the lava. That's crazy. And these have now caught up and fully emptied. Great. So if I come back here, I've got the next 10. So let's come back over here and let's put them in here this time. Grab all of this, and now we can take this copper dust with this tin dust and start making some bronze blend. And now we're going to take the bronze blend and we're going to put it 11 in here, 11 in here, and 10 in here. And for these glass, hopefully they're going to despawn and I'm not going to see them in a moment. But of course, knowing me, they're going to end up in my inventory. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. How are these different? Sometimes the stacking is just kind of weird. Okay, let's come over here. I'm just waiting for one. So let's just wait for the last one. Come on. Oh, well, obviously I don't know how to count. Oh no, I did 18. So I need to do 2 more. So I'm just going to come back here, do these 2 more to get more bronze, and then we're going to be able to progress to the next step. And then we're going to need to rush the next part because, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm running out of time. Okay, we'll come back. I just want to grab a little bit of lapis because I want to do, you know what? Oh, god. I hate wasting copper at the beginning of the game, but it's not the end of the world because there's also one little thing called questing and you need to finish some quests. So it's not that bad that you do things where you complete quests. So grab this, and grab this. Perfect. And I'm going to put the tin right here for now. Okay, so if you look at the quest, we've done all of this now. We're going to make a block of bronze, like so. And then we're going to make a lapis lazuli pickaxe and a copper pickaxe. This is the only copper pickaxe. You will never see me make another copper pickaxe, I believe, because I find copper to be too expensive, but we don't have a lot of use for lapis. So lapis, I'm going to be wasting on pickaxe like there's no tomorrow. I'm not going to care so much about it. So now we've completed everything here except the crafting calculator and the igneous extruder. The extruder can be used to create different stone type. One side must have lava and the other side water. The bottom block is used to select the outcome. So if I come here and I look, you know, let's just do it the other way. If I do this, press this and do A, that's why I prepared, that's why I over prepared stuff. And if you notice, I have 4 more. It's because I want to make 3 igneous extruder. So now let's go and put the igneous extruder. So first off, we're going to come back here, and what color is lava? Orange. So we're going to use orange block, and I'm going to come over here, and what do we have here? We have lava, and water. But let me just take a moment and take the water out because I don't want to lose my water. And then I need this orange colored stone. Go down here, put the orange covered stone right here, put this right there, put back the water right here, and this is now making orange colored stone. And now we're going to grab pipes, and we're going to go back up here and pipe into this. So when we run out of stone, this is going to start extracting colored stone, the orange colored stone to be specific, and is going to be putting in here. So now lava is automated forever and ever and ever, and we never have to worry about it again. We do have to worry about pebbles, and that's where the next igneous extruder that we make is going to go here, and it's going to be making stone pebbles that's going to go in that drawer. But that I can do in my time lapse. There's no rush to do it right now. The only thing that we have left is hurting my soul and making a crafting calculator. Oh god, that hurts so bad. Don't need it right now. I'm going to put it here, but at least that's another quest line done. So now we've unlocked Prismarine. So what I'm going to do is we're going to dig down a little bit. So I need some ladders, and I'm going to show you some of the work that I've been doing. So in the last time lapse, I dug up to top rock, and that's where I got all my colored stone. That's not where I want to go though. I want to go down here because what I want is Prismarine. So I'm going to come right here. Oh, and I can dig true Prismarine. And I'm going to go through Prismarine, like so. Right here. And then we're going to open this up. Make sure we're not on shapeless. We are. So go on small square. And we no longer need to do the escalator kind of thing. We can just go this way now, which makes it so much simpler. I much prefer that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's switch to, I just want to get rid of this last stone pickaxe because I'm never going, I don't think I'm going to use stone pickaxe anymore. You should never say never, because when you say never, you end up doing it the next episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So that's at least 2 stacks of Prismarine. I'm happy with that. Now we're going to continue going down, and we're going to get us some dripstone. And if we go down, dripstone is going to bring us to, oh my god, water. I kind of forgot about that. So put a block right here. And then right here. And voila. Yeah, that was my bad. I completely forgot that the next level was water, and we don't really have a way of going in water yet. So now let's grab this, and 1, 2, 3. Put the stone torch, and I'm going to do the temp pad thing when I have time in between episode. And like, look at the copper pickaxe. It's not that much faster. I think it has more durability though. So this has, doesn't show the durability. That's kind of annoying. So let's just grab same thing as the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And by the way, look at the color of the pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As it gets damaged, it oxidizes. Yeah, it's weird and cool at the same time. I like the idea. So I'm just going to climb back up. Perfect. You know what? Since, oh, I put one down. I was like, since I have some left, I'm just going to put another one down. But now that we're done with this, we're going to go back up, and we're just going to do the next part of the quest, because again, I'm unlocking stuff that I need to prepare for the next episode. So let's go right in here. And if I go look at the quest line, which I should have before, Prismarine below andesite dripstone soggy blocks and pointed dripstone can be made from dripstone blocks in an eroder. Prismarine shard can be made from prismarine in an eroder. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 stacks of prismarine in here and 1 stack, 2 stacks, no, 1 stack of dripstone. I don't even know. Oh, what did I just say? Top for resource production, bottom for resource gathering. Anyway, let's just do that. And now we can come back here and I'm going to put the dripstone in here and I'm going to put the prismarine up here. And then I'm going to get rid of these. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now we're waiting for prismarine shard. I want 5, but I'll stick with 3 for now. And the next step is making prismarine crystal. Bright shards can be used to turn prismarine shard into crystal. So if we do this, prismarine shard and bright shard, we're making prismarine crystal. Now the prismarine crystal can be made into marine fabric used to make the diving suit with 4 string around a prismarine crystal. So now, I don't know if I have string. I have 1 string and I have moss block. So let's use the moss block technique. I don't want to be wasting my other resources for now. I could use the wool, but the wool is going to be better later. So we're going to do the mossy string technique. Oh, that's going to give me exactly what I need. So I'm going to come back here. And is this one done? Okay. When I need to process only 1 time, I just do this and come and insert them right here. There's always like a secondary way of doing everything. What I could also do is put another barrel here where I could extract from there. I guess it's something I could set up. Doesn't really super matter though, but let's wait for the 4th string. And grab these. And you know what? I already need to eat. I'm slow again. Okay, perfect. So let's go and make our first marine fabric. 2, 3, 4. And we're not making 1, we're making 4. In the original version of the mod pack, before it was finished, this was 1-to-1, which was super annoying because we're going to need a diving helmet. A diving suit will make it a lot easier to go below the water level, requires full suit to break blocks at normal speed, allows you to stay submerged for longer as well. So diving helmet is 2 fabric and 3 bronze. Diving suit is 2 plus 6. We're at 8 and 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 6. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 7. So bronze not a problem, but we're going to need 17 marine fabric. And since they're made 4 at a time, we need 5 craft. So I'm going to need 4 more prismarine crystal craft. But 4 more. So no. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 5 and 5 right here. Okay, so I'm going to transform all of these into crystal. And then I'm going to use 5 crystal like this with 4 prismarine shard like this. And I'm going to make 1 sea lantern and 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Perfect. I was wondering if I did it wrong again. So I'm going to put those here and I'm going to put that right here for now because I don't need it. And that's going to be used later. Oh, and that's what I wanted to get to in today's episode. So I'm going to have to put a very small time lapse because I really don't have the time. But basically, the small time lapse is just going to be making more bronze. I'm going to set up a... I'm going to connect all of these things. I'm going to set up the pebble making. I'm going to extract from here and insert these here. Let me make another aqueous accumulator quickly because I need a second aqueous accumulator. Because you know what? Since I'm going to put a very small time lapse anyway, because it's not like I have a lot of things to do, I want to do one last thing because that's my shtick. Okay, so let's just grab this and put fluid pipe like so. And let's come back here And remember, we kept this alloy mixer because what we want to do next is go into the organic producer. And we want to get into organic producer just because I want oak sapling. Because right now, the only way to get oak plant is the eroder. And I already have multiple stack of that, and I want to switch them over. So first off, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab one dirt. I'm going to grab the wooden hoe. And I'm going to grab a wheat seed. Perfect. I'm going to come right here and put this. Yeah, that's not where I wanted it, but whatever. And I'm going to put the seed. And I'm going to be making some wheat. I love the fact that we have the bone meal. It makes everything so much easier. And while I'm here, I'm just going to use the whole thing. Perfect. Come back here. I'm going to keep 4 of these and none of these. Then I can come back over here and what's the organic producer again? The organic producer is 2 bronze, 2 mixed stone, and an alloy mixer. So 2 bronze, 2 mixed stone, an alloy mixer, and the wheat, like so. And now I'm going to need 2 floppers. And then I'm going to need a low fluid extractor. I can put this right here. Really doesn't matter. We're not going to use this machine a lot. So this is going to start filling up with water. And now we can come over here and unlock saplings. Various other saplings can be made in the organic producer. You make oak sapling by putting a flowering azalea with 8 moss ball. So I'm going to come right here, grab a stack of this, and where are my flowering azaleas? Right here. So I need 10, I need 12. So I'm going to come back here and go this, and that's going to make my first sapling right now. That I'm going to grab. And goodbye azalea. You're now making oak sapling. So these are just going to get produced like this. And if you look at the chain, the birch sapling is the same thing, but with birch sapling. And then the dark oak is the same thing, but with oak. And the spruce sapling is the dark oak with 8 again. So, I need to come back here, grab another stack, come back here. That's why I made 12. I made 12 because by making 12, it means I can put 10 into the bonsai pot, and it still leaves me to... Why aren't you extracting faster? What are you doing, buddy? You're supposed to be so much better than this. Just going to give you a hand. I didn't think you were going to need it, but apparently you do. Perfect. So I can transform 2 of these into dark oak sapling. And I'm going to put 1 dark oak sapling in here to get the last one. Great. Well, that's one side of the quest done. And I'm not going to do this part. I'm going to do this part next episode. It really doesn't matter. We don't need food. But I want to start growing the grass. So the organic producer can make grass. Can be made in the organic producer. It's 1 green wool to 8 dirt. And you can make dirt with 8 moss block to 1 moss ball. So if I come right here and I grab 8. Okay. And I come over here and I put 8 and 8. Perfect. Then I'm going to be making 1. Oh, that's going to be 8. I don't even know if I have enough to make another. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, barely. Wow. Let's just do this into mossy string and into green wool and come over here and do. Oh no, I need 8 dirt. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to make the grass, so I'm going to do that next episode. I thought I was going to be able to, but right now my episode's too long. I'm going to go in a very short time lapse. In the time lapse, I'm going to dig under this base. I'm going to go and connect this right here so that it can start unloading. I want to grab all of these resources. Wow. I'm going to make more bronze because I need more bronze. And that's going to be 10. Oh, and that's going to be 10. And I'm going to prepare all of the diving suit fabric so that we're ready for next episode. So that next episode, we're going to go and adventure down and we're going to unlock the next level of resources. Whew, I'm tired just talking. There's so much work to do. So I'm going to go to my time lapse. It's not going to be long because the episode's already long. And I'm going to put, finish the small piece of automation that I'm missing. I'm going to make the water suit. And maybe I'm going to prepare a little bit more setup for the next episode, but that's going to be it. Guys, I hope you appreciate the new series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.